So, what we're getting into today is some of you have had a car accident recently or an impact injury. What I was getting was the image of a shipping container or a dumpster bin, big sheet metal wall, and you being bumped up against it. Um, ooh, a forklift would do the same thing. So, yeah, car accident, and maybe that really gets closer to it for me, because it is a vehicle. There is a vehicle involved, but it doesn't seem like you got hit by a car. It's a slow moving thing, but a very big slow moving thing. So, it's a train car, but it's too high. It's down low to the ground. So that's why I'm thinking forklift. It's that kind of, if you have a person standing there and just get bumped, it's going to be a little bit more than a bump. It's going to knock them the fuck down, and you're going to hit the deck. Anyway, yeah, yeah. So yeah, some of you have been in a car accident or some kind of impact injury. There's a whiplash. There's a lot of pain across the back of the shoulders and up the neck, isolated to about down to right here. So those, yeah, yeah, thrash, soft tissue damage. I can't imagine that you're very comfortable right now. So what I got with this was that if you are seeing a physician, continue following your physician's advice and follow through. The physician's advice I don't want to get involved with, but the big deal here is that you follow through with your recovery because you're having a struggle between uh, the physical recovery uh, th- that is manual manipulation. You stretching, you're doing hot showers, doing all your stuff for soft tissue recovery, but then also you are avoiding taking your pain meds, which is why you're focused so much on these manual things. You're hurting. You're being advised to go back to your doctor and talk to them about this. I'm getting that this is related to a past chemical dependency issue, uh, to pain meds. Uh, don't get that there's like street drug use at all. I don't even get that there's like pot use at all. It is, let's see. Yeah, it's like it's a chemical dependency during recovery that speak to your physician about it, speak to your caregivers about it. They have an alternative for you. That was what I was trying to get to. They have an alternative for you. So, for some of you, this discovery, let's see. Yeah, yeah. Um, this is going to discover for you some kind of weird little genetic medical info that's going to tie you to someone strange. Now, this is, yeah, it's finding family you haven't found yet, or finding something out about a family member that you didn't know you were tied to. Um, the family drama is just these little quirky little secrets, stuff outside your family is not going to give a crap about. But what I am getting is that within your family, it's like something they were hiding for some strange reason. Like it implies a different relationship somewhere else, but it's stuff like a weird toe, or one of your great great uncles invented some kind of glue that just happens to be used on the back of post-its. Um, something just like it's giving this like faux intrigue. Okay, this is not anything to worry about. It might be a little shocking. I do get that. Maybe Grandma was a little wild back in the day. Something, but it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be like, oh my god, Grandma, jeez. Okay, so for some of you, this accident is going to bring on a career in journalism. Hear me out. You've been using this um, writing as a coping skill during recovery. And you already work parallel to the publishing industry, but you don't want to go through your time, wasting time submitting manuscripts that are never going to get read. You're looking for a new rhythm? Go for it. Absolutely. Have fun. Have a great time. Um, some of you are being, okay, this is a separate one now. Some of you are being advised to keep your mouth shut and listen to more closely what the crowd around you is talking about. It's starting to turn dark. Um, you're going to think about leaving. There, let's see. Don't bother trying to mend anything. This is a duck and cover situation. I don't think that this is tied to the journalism job situation. This is something else. This feels more social. Maybe it is a job situation, but you have a social dynamic to it where everybody hangs out after work. So, yeah, don't bother trying to mend anything. You're just, I gotta go. I gotta go. This may or may not be tied to the following. Some of you are being gaslit by a professional that you pay for, but has assumed some authority over you because he's the pro or because she's the professional in this field, like a financial attorney or a medical doctor that's for an elected surgery. It's a trusted. Let's see. You trusted them at first, but now they're treating you like, and the word I got here was mare, Mare, a horse. They're treating you like a prize pony. They're going to start passing you around to third-party vendors or bringing a different somebody specialist in it or a buddy of theirs that really knows how to do this better than they do. That's how it's going to get sold to you. And what it is you're going to get billed for third-party charges. That It's like a kickback system. And so you trusted them at first, but right now they're hoping to upsell you and pass you on to their person or to bring them in, but it's starting to give you the ick because they're testing your boundaries. It's not about services, it's not about what you need. It's not about what's good for you at that point. You feel how that flipped? Like at first it's all interested in, "Oh, what can we do for you? This sounds like a great project. We'd love to get involved with you." No, now this is you're seeing a shift of their investment of interest. So that's what's giving you the ick. Trust your gut here. Absolutely trust your gut. If you're leaving, do it quickly. If you're leaving, do it before you spend any more money on this. Consider the money that you have invested as your stupid fee. You are getting off way easy. Um, if it's somebody that you really need this professional service, shop around. Do your shopping. Go see somebody else. If it's that much of an investment involved, then it might be worth you spending, entry fee here, entry fee here, entry fee here, and see what really is going to pay for you. Because this is like it's a nest egg thing. I mean, if you're getting work done, this is your nest egg. If you're, I've never had any work done, by the way. I have never been like, I have not traveled in those circles. So, let's see. If you, okay, yeah. So, yeah, this is your stupid tax. And you didn't do anything wrong. It's just you're learning. And if you're going to play on this level, know that you gotta test it out first. And okay, so moving on. Someone, and this is separate from the previous one. This is a different attitude. Maybe it is the third party that's involved. Someone that is not socially invested in you and what you're there for. They're trying to hustle a hustler. They're coming at you hustling a hustler. Like I said, this is separate from the relationship with this professional. Let's see. This feels more social. This feels like, okay, so how I get downloads is like I sit down with a book that's broken up into chapters and the narrative, whatever the narrative style is called. The first chapter you start off with dude in here and they have to mention some other party or you flip over to the second chapter and you're picking up like the beginning of a different person in the story. So then you go to chapter 3 and it flips back over to the person in chapter 1. And then you collect people as you go, and then you keep flipping back and forth between, like, oh, they left the room, but it leaves you in suspense and flips over to this guy. It's like watching a serial. So oftentimes you will hear separate sections of these readings, and they will not relate to each other, but continue and pick up where the other one left off. I'll get more detail as the download's coming, and they'll have to fill in. So, this one coming in next and was distinctly separate. And again, this might be because it is the third party separate from the previous one I was reading. I got the picture of you sitting across from the professional discussing and you evaluating what it is they were going to give you for your money. So this third person, this other person, is somebody that is socially judging you. They are going to come in with a, but it's going to be obvious that they're trying to hustle you. That fits with this professional bringing a third party in. They are the good cop. They're going to bring in the bad cop. I don't know what that meant. If you're dealing with cops right now, just know you're being hustled. So the point of this, bringing this hustler in, is this reflective mood I'm getting off of you of just like, really? I don't think so. And it's going to be because they're going to be prompting a narrative about you. And you're going to be laughing because of the irony of it. The outrage, the absurdity of that is just literally laughable. I got a flash of a scene from Everybody Hates Chris. And he's playing a video game with his buddy. And his dad is in the background. And his dad hears the buddy go, "Oh, you're cheating." And it was just like flip the board kind of attitude. And they stopped playing, but he called him a cheater. And so Chris's dad goes, "Oh boy, go get me something to drink out of the fridge or whatever." And he catches up with the kid that called him a cheater, and he pulls him aside without his son hearing it. And he goes, "First of all, my son's not a cheater because my son's got some skills. My son has skills. That's you. You were looking at this dude and just like, someone is getting schooled hard about you right now. Like, I don't know. Somebody is getting schooled hard about you. And it's coming out of this. It's just, it's coming out of this. Oh yeah. Your protectors in that social setting are getting sick of this. Because the stories just keep getting wilder and wilder and wilder. And they're watching the narrative build, but you haven't even been around for the last however many weeks. So I did enjoy this one because I love a good Irish goodbye. You split the scene weeks ago. And your advocates in that scene, the one or two people that aren't just totally backbiting bitches, they're getting tired of hearing about it because these people won't not just not shut up, but they won't. It's like they are just, they love to gnaw on you. They love to gnaw on you to other people in public places. They love smearing your name. They love it. The gossip is gone beyond gossip because there's no fact in it at all. This has just become complete fabrication at this point. And they all recognize that when they talk to each other, it's just like they all of a sudden, one of them will get an idea about, wouldn't it be funny if she was actually a this? And they just fucking run with it. And they're delusional. And that's what your protector in the script is starting to pick up on. Is that these people are, what? What just came out of your face about who? What? And so that light bulb just went off that you have not been anywhere to be seen for weeks. you usually, between their schedule and your schedule, they're accustomed to running into you every once in a while at the regular places, and you have that acquaintanceship. It's not a friendship. You're not romantically involved. You're not infatuated. You might be infatuated with each other as people, which I find absolutely beautiful. You can just be infatuated with an acquaintance, and that be the basis of your acquaintanceship. Um, just a mutual admiration society. Uh, that's a lovely thing. So your admirer, your acquaintance, admirer, this person who doesn't really know you, but what little they know about you, they're just delighted every time they see you. You're their favorite person when they go to this place. They're getting tired of hearing about all of this stuff. And so they're so tired of it that they started getting a little more proactive about it. Like now every time they hear about it and people bring up your name, they think, "Where is she? Where is she?" Because they want to talk to you. They want to walk over and stand in your circle to show these people that they are your advocate as a gesture of rebellion to correct these people's mouths. But he's looking around and he's going, but I'll catch up with her next time I see her. Well, this has been going on for weeks now, that they've not had the opportunity to run into you because you've been staying at your home. You've been staying home. You've been checked the fuck out, doing your own thing, trying not to think about these people, trying to build something around something other than these people's drama, trying to remove yourself from the anguish that they were building up around you. Well, honey, your admirer is just realizing, and I love this because I'm just realizing this too, how awesome, how awesome is your Irish goodbye right now. Because not only did it happen weeks ago, but this is the Irishest of Irish goodbyes. Because it's just now landing weeks later. All right. So, that's just brilliant. Brilliant. How I would love to be a fly on the wall. So, the big message that came in with this, because you can't elevate when these low vibration people are holding you down. And that's what you're doing. You're elevating. You've removed yourself. You have fucking removed yourself. They can't reach you. And they are obsessed about you. Honey, you've got a bad case of fans. They're almost as bad as a bad case of ninjas. You have got to shake these people. You've got to keep them out of your purview. When you run into them again, hopefully not anytime soon, but I get the feeling that you're almost tempted to create the occasion where you're going to be in front of these people again so that you can ensure that they know. It's like leaving a penny for a tip, which is a total dick move. Don't ever do it. If you ever want to eat in public again, don't do it. Just don't. That is just one of the rudest, hatefulest. I can't even, I can't go there. I can't go there. Can't do it. Oh, that's how deep that Irish goodbye cut. You just penny tipped them. I didn't forget you. I made damn sure I left. And you gonna feel me. You gonna feel me. They feel the vacuum. They feel the absence of their identity that they built around you. It's a placeholder, yes. And they plucked you out of society around them and said, you're going to be my new. Uh, I get around these people and I just start making grunt noises. They just make me uncomfortable. Excuse me. The whole point here is these are people that you need to cut karmic ties from. It's great knowing that you nailed the Irish goodbye of all Irish goodbyes, but the big message on my great big panel up here of like 57 screens of messages being flashed at me when I sit down for downloads. This one came across that all 57 screens unified into one message, one great big message across all those screens on that whole huge wall of my brains. They all said one message: stop petting your peeves. Stop petting your peeves. Stop petting them. It's kind of, do that in private time. Don't do that in front of people because that's how that comes off. And they see you do it. I've done it too. I've caught myself telling the same complaint over and over to the same person because I run into them at a different spot. And I've been holding on that pet, waiting for somebody to unload it on. And I've been caught because that same person goes, yes, yes, I know you did it, but yeah. And you know what you've been doing, and they caught you doing it. And it's kind of like, honey, do that in private. Do that in private. So, for some of you, your superpower is integration. What you do when you, and this isn't narcissistic mirroring, like trying to, oh, you like that? I like them too. No, it's not like this. You connect with people. That is what you are best at. And for some of you, you need to be mindful of someone coming in, charming you up to close a deal. And it's not charm. That's what's going to throw you. For the first time, this person is not throwing any kind of chimera, no front, no representative, no charm. And this is what's really going to throw you. And the thing to know about this is what they're coming at you with is the real deal. The deal they're bringing you, whatever they're coming in to offer you, they truly mean it. Why is this coming up? Because as much of a sweetheart deal that this is, it's not even golden handcuffs. It could be in a way if you stayed, but the offer doesn't feel very golden because it's too late. You know that these people will never be able to match your evolutionary speed. Your next jump will be, again, exponentially outside of their reach, and you will continue jumping. This person, it took them between 7 and 15 years to come around. And it's giving a, like, not narcissistic or sociopathic, pathological. It's the selfishness. They're only doing this now because they really believe you're going to leave, or that you really have given up. You have given up on waiting for them to bring this to you. And the narcissistic part of it, the kind of backward tone of it, is that why didn't they bring this to you earlier? Why are they bringing this to you now? Why now? Like, the whole point of this package in particularly was one of devotion and commitment and honor. A- And nothing's happened since the time you said you wouldn't give that to me to now. I haven't changed. I'm still the same person I was when I said that I needed that. And that person that needed that would walk when they don't get it. So, A, why are you so surprised that I'm doing what I said I was going to do? And B, why are you bringing this to me now? It's too late. It's too late. You have taught me that I don't need those things. So, this person thinks that that you're um that you're lying. They think you're teasing. They think that you are so nonchalant about this that you're playing for more. And yeah, you are, but you don't care if it comes from them. You know it's not going to come from them. They can't, they don't do that. They don't do that. So, you're being advised to use your good wisdom here. And you are knocking your opponents down with the fall of your lash, with the lash of your eye. You don't even have to draw a breath. You just, that blank look of innocent, baffling. When someone comes at you like that, what? That, that, like, you've got to swab the bullshit out of your eyes to see what? What did you just say? I'm sorry. What? And in that disbelief, you vanquish them. The demon that is in them that is trying to get you to comply to do something with this other karmic, and that's what it is, it's just a karmic. You vanquish that demon in the moment of your disbelief. You respond to that narrative with disbelief, incredulity. And it's the belief that they require to fuel their life force. And if it lands, it's gold. And if it doesn't land, they're instantly vanquished. There's no body to it at all. All right. I'm working my glasses here to avoid the glare. All right. So you're you break their cloaking device. You didn't even know they were cloaking something at you, really realize it until they came at you with this, because you'd written it off like, oh, okay, they don't do that. Well, yeah, they do. They just don't do it with you. That's what sticks. That's what made you realize it's too late. They do it, just not with you. And in fact, and this is where the leans into, and whether or not they engage the narcissistic execution of this. The narcissistic mind says, oh, that's what you want? Okay. Well, I'm not going to give it to you right now. You know what? In fact, I don't think I'm ever going to give that to you. I think I will hold that out specifically to not give to you. That's about how petty that amount of power has. Well, they're not going to give you something. They're just not going to give you something. Low vibrations. Angel Court has already confirmed that you are dealing with a jinn overlay on this. Now, this is not a demon, not a narcissist. This is a jinn fucking with their world, and your person is just that low vibration. They're not evil, they're not wicked, they're just low. Let them be low. Pray for them. Oh, honey, pray for them. Between the two of you, that they need it more. All right, moving on. An acquaintance may start to, let's see, for some of you, an acquaintance is starting to get handsy. This is a female mean girl. Now, if you're a lady, and I get that this, in this, you chosen one right now. I'm speaking to the ladies out here. You have got a female in your world that is willing to walk up to you and act like a mean bitch. Just put the fucking what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Don't let her put her hands on you. But don't go to jail for this bitch either. I'm gonna tell you how to straighten it out. Cause she thinks she can bow up on you. That's what we called it back down. We're gonna bow up on you. You gonna bow up on you? She gonna bow up on you? You get mean girls right back with her, because I'm telling you, this is the energy that you're dealing with. Oh my God, I'm about to testify. Let's see. You are being advised that you are going to have to get mean girls back. I mean, drag queen slay. It's going to have to be straight up, direct, in your fucking face. When she pulls that shit again, you lean in and you say, look, bitch. Hands off the merchandise. You don't have the credit to touch this. And then if she touches you again, you can knock her the fuck out. Because you done told her she's trespassing. Oh, word of advice. I don't know where you live, but where I live, if you hit somebody with your ring hand, is a felony. This, you smack them with this and that hurts them, or they come away with any kind of mark and they said it's your ring hand that did it, that's assault with a weapon. Sweetheart, I ain't telling nobody to knock a bitch out. But use your good sense, honey, and don't go your ass to jail for a bitch. All right. So how are you going to get back at this thing? Because this thing, if you knew how nasty this bitch was at home, like, don't brush her teeth, don't wash her butt, just like nasty, grody nasty. You should see her bathtub, girl. Anyway, so if you don't back off, you got to tell her, if you don't back off of me, if you don't work to correct the shit you started, I will fuck every one of your husbands. And you don't do it, because you ain't that nasty hoe. But they already think you are. That's what's got them spinning. Because they know their husbands look at them and they go, ugh, damn. And they look at you and they go, that's a woman. That's a woman. And the thing with you being such a genuine person and such a connector, everyone loves you. I don't mean like, oh, everyone talks to each other and thinks you're great. Oh, you know that's not the conversation that happens. Because the people that don't talk are the people that are in love with you. And the people that do talk are the people that are in love with them. Now, I'm sorry, it's part of the pain of being a chosen one. It's part of the pain of being an angel, earth angel, an angel baby. That people are going to be jealous. They're going to be infuriated that you exist. They work all their lives to try to wrangle somebody into believing their bullshit. And here you come. And they look at their person and they know their person has never looked at them that way. They have never seen anybody look at them that way. These are the people you need to pray for. These are the people that you need to send healing to. So anyhow, half of them's already in love with you, and that's why you're so dangerous. It's the people that harass you that are missing you the most right now. Since you discard this hate group, this clan, ostracized by all, for being loved by all, living in or was brought to live in a vampire nest. Some of you were brought into where you're staying right now in this social circle that you're in the middle of. You live there, or you have involved yourself in a way that you look up and you find that you are surrounded by vipers. And you can't tell anybody, because if you say it, it's like, don't tell the squirrels that you know they know what you're saying. Don't let the squirrels know we know what they're saying. There's more of them than there is of you. You got to be smart about where you are. Don't sit up in a vampire nest and tell them that you don't think that they're good people, or that you judge them, or that you think they're wrong. Don't do it. You'll be lunch. You will be lunch. You are behind enemy lines, my friend, and I am calling out to you from Angel Radio. And the waves, the Clara waves are here to call out to you while you are there behind enemy lines. You are remembered. You have not been forgotten. We wait for you to come home every day. I'm getting emotional because you are there alone, but you are not alone. We are here with you. This is a small, close-knit community that is highly dysfunctional. Even the basics will be so intoxicated by you, they will believe they are as attractive as you are by association. They will come to be with you, but get lost in the attention that you bring, that you garner, your fame. We're back to this fan group we've been dealing with. They think that the glow will come away with them when they move away from you as they discard you. They don't or didn't believe you. Let's see. They don't understand that when attention veers away from you to your partner, it's only when they act out. You ever notice how famous people who have life partners in a background that are not as famous as them, the only time you hear about them, unless they have their own career, is when they go apeshit. They don't get famous because you imbibe fame to them through the people that do, you see what happens there. People get a fat head. So getting with you was a leap from them. They're basically fangirling. They're not able to approach you as a person. You are a filler for a placeholder that's going to bring them into success. They needed to go find themselves someone famous. They did. It's not about you. Your face don't matter. It's the spot you're in. So what happens, this is a pedestal scenario. Getting with you is a leap. They're in this fangirl mode. So then when they get alone with you, you see a very different person. And then they're going to get mad with you when they find out that you go home and wash your dishes by hand because you ain't got a dishwasher. Well, so what? I ain't here to wash dishes. I got dishes I need to wash. It's a picture of, I want to be president of the United States because I have an idea of what that end point is. I have no idea how to get there. Now, the person that actually does become president of the United States started a career back 30 years ago. We won't talk about what those careers look like. But the point is, people aren't made a prodigy. I'm getting turned around here. What's going on? This person's energy is so confused because they don't think about, I want a life of. They say, I want the prize at the end of the life. You're going to give it to me. You're going to give me the prize I need. Or you're going to give me the position that says I'm a prize. They don't think about the person that is just building and building on what they have and then building on what they have and then achieving a little bit and then building on that. That person is not obsessed with what the end outcome will be at the end of their life being labeled as such and such. They're interested in building. They're interested in building. The building is what they're interested in, not in the end product. It's the process they love. Well, you got somebody that don't have any constitution to them at all, any bulk, any substance of their soul in their day to day. All they think about is the picture of what success looks like. They don't want to live it. And those are the people that definitely don't want to do the building. All right. So they're going to get back into your personal space and figure out that you're a normal person. And then they're going to feel defrauded by their own expectations. I know. This is why it's called crazy. Because this has no basis in reality. And yeah, other people make you famous. You don't make yourself famous. I can go on socials all day long, and I'm not what makes me famous. You are. Hit those likes and subscribes. Make me a part of your life. I please welcome this into your life. That's how you get 1,000,000 subscribes. By you doing what you do. And, me doing what me doing is not about how many subscribes I can get. It's about because I love coming on here and spending 2 days trying to figure out how to tack out the audio. Oh my God. That's fun. That's the fun part. And this is the fun part. Being here in front of you and knowing that even while I'm recording this and it's not online yet, we're not broadcasting live. You are listening to me right now anyway, by the time this reaches you, and I still get to enjoy that. I'm not worried about the likes and subscribes, but I want more people to be able to enjoy this. And if you've enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. Okay. So, moving on. Whew. For some of you, you are really just detached from society and nonplussed by everyone. You are stepping into your soul tribe in the next 24 to 48 hours. Don't push. This only moves so fast. Spirit is moving the chess pieces around you of like 20 or 30 people to try to pull resources into view. So there's really nothing to do. The spirit is busy moving and setting up tower moments for people, waiting for the setups to go off, waiting for delays of corruptions of plans. Because it's a war, it's a battle. As much as we pray and as much as we grind out the good work, as much as we focus on empathy, focus on being present, um, there is the other half of the population. I'm not talking gender split. Okay, narcissism taking up 7% of the population. It's still a lot of people. Yeah, it's a battle. So there's stuff going on around you. You've done everything that you're supposed to do, and God, props, kudos. But there's lots of gene disruption, a lot of natural disorder, a lot of gremlins being thrown in. So, let's see. There's a lot of multiple, for some of you, a lot of multiple lightweight attacks to try to just wear you down to a nub over time. They want you to give up on your own. That's the ultimate goal. It is not as, I would say, spiritually speaking, they probably get a pretty good commission off of bringing you down. But it is like 1,000 times the reward fee, whatever they get back, the kickback, the prize that they get. If they can get you to just submit and take up the role that they've assigned you, that's gold. That's laughably like, oh my God. Oh my God. You turned yourself into a whore for them. That's just beautiful for them. So, you're advised to switch up your routine, particularly. You are being handled. Some of you are being handled. And here's the thing about being handled that you need to understand from this message is that you are being played and cornered by your natural responses. This particular time with this particular group, for you that are dealing with this scenario, this group is not coming in for a direct attack because they want you to lay down on your own sword. They want you to give up and give in and give over. You're being played. And that really is the point of this particular message, is that you are being manipulated. And at such a hands-off way that you don't even see it coming. You are moving and taking protective steps. You are making your moves. And they're watching you and they're laughing because they're going, oh, okay, watch this. Hey, look out. And they're going to watch, just like that. They're going to watch you jump to the left. And then they're going to set up their business on the right-hand side. And they're going to walk over here to your left and go, boo. And you're going to walk right into their setup. Walk right into it. So you are being advised to switch up your routines right now. Monitor your routine responses to stuff. Monitor your routine responses. Be conscious. This is helpful to stay in the present moment too. This isn't a paranoia state. This is being aware that there are threats out there that you regularly need to refresh your avoidance. You have gotten very comfortable. You've moved away from them. It's been a couple of weeks now. Things are going smoothly. You're getting into your own routines. Well, you're not out from underneath surveillance. So they're still pushing and poking and prodding, hoping Now, what I'm smelling is these people that can't reach you, they're going to send somebody else in. And it's going to be an innocent flying monkey. Because remember, they don't want to poke you directly. They don't want you smelling it. They want to step over the side here and have you think that they've gone on to something else. But really, they're doing a little setup to come around this way. And they're going to come up from this side and just start crowding you a little bit. And you're going to go, ugh, 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 and fall right off a cliff. So, if they can bait you to do it yourself, gold, gold. People are craving the opportunity to put hands on you that embarrasses you publicly. So be aware of walking into a crowded situation where you know these people are not your best friends. If you know you're walking into an area where there are uh, the people that you normally are not going to strike up a conversation with because you know them, you know to stay away from them a little bit, give them wide berth. They are going to be there and you are going to get caught in. Okay? And then you're going to end up in close proximity on both sides. Remember, you are living in a nest of vampires. We keep bouncing back and forth between these messages, like I told you. So, yeah, don't wait for chance. Don't allow chance. Understand that these people mean what they are doing. And if they are in the room with you, they are working a manipulation around you with the people they are manipulating, triangulating you. They are trying to get other people. They're talking to other people. They're leaving suggestions with other people to move those people in a place that will cause you to respond and move you where they want you to go. Okay? So go into a crowded room, pick off the people that you know are your prime suspects for behaving this way, and then watch who they interact with and watch how the crowd changes and moves and watch how they benefit. Watch who it is they get to pull to them because they're pushing. It's like being in a swimming pool with way too many little kids. How are you going to get these kids away from you? Pee in the pool. They're going to move over there. It doesn't have to be a lot. Can't prove it's you. But if half the pool is moving aside and you're the only one that's still standing there, just saying. Read the room. So you are what? Not waiting for chance. Mind who you are alone with, and that means in a crowd as well. On October the 16th. Some of you need to be mindful of happy accidents that would test fate. Some of you don't tempt fate on this day. Don't tempt it. If you got somebody that you've been in a grouse with for a while, do not go where they will be. Don't go where they will be. You are going to get hurt. Some of you are going to get hurt. If the accident works, well, let's see. If the accident, all right, bring it in. If the setup works, if they get you close to falling down, they will put a child into play. They will trip the child and make them cry to impart your sympathies. They may even say you did it. This is to disorient you. This is to put you on the defensive. This is the public display. They will accuse you wildly. And it will look bad. You were there. You know what did and did not happen. The minute you breathe this gaslighting. Get the fuck out. Leave the room, leave the building, leave the parking lot. Pack your little satchel up and leave. Avoid crowds on this day to avoid getting pinned. People are making frenemies with you. Their intention is to control you because they see you as socially needy after they worked to ostracize you. It is a setup, but you knew that. This is for some of you. Frenemy discard tip. When somebody you don't like, and you know they don't like you, walks up to you in a public place and tries to oblige you with niceties, they're going to say, "How are you?" You say, "I'm amazing," but you knew that. And make damn sure a third party hears it, because that will shut them right the fuck up. And you will get props. You will get props. That is grace, honey. I'm amazing, but you knew that. It tells them that you know exactly what you're dealing with. Don't come up at me like this. Don't come up at me. Don't come up at me clowning. Just because we out here in public, don't think I won't cut your spirit down. And that's how you keep your ass from going to jail, sister. Attitude. You get your attitude right. And then you get your elevation right. Okay. So, amazing, but you knew it. It's giving big diva energy, okay? Spirit is saying it is time to slay in their faces. You are, some of you. And for some of you, that's why I love going through, getting the downloads and then reading them with you, sharing them with you, because I get more downloads as they get here, because it is the right time for that part. You are being given a brief window in you can't wear diva every day. Can't wear diva every day, because then you're just a bitch. You are given the brief opportunity to remain elevated at grace while you tell this person, "Fuck you, I told you so." And they have to take it. They have to take it, or they lose more face by rebelling. They can't think fast enough. What they have on their tongue, they doubt is smart enough. They know they can't shut your attitude down. They know they cannot shut your attitude down. Not only are you a wall, but you are their tower moment. Baby, be their tower moment. You get to be somebody's tower moment. And see, this is why you can't indulge this shit all the time, because it is intoxicating. Revenge, rebellion. This is the big universal elevation that you get. You get to be these people's tower moment. These people are getting blocked by their own advisors at this point. Their own people are grossed out by them. And their own people are waiting for you to walk in and shut that shit down. They can't do it. How many times I've been somewhere and I've had to be that person. And people have come up to me at that meeting later and said, "I'm so glad you said something. Somebody's needed to say something for a long time." "Oh, bitch, this is my third meeting here. You've been coming here for a year and a half. Where the fuck were you?" Yeah, ain't no fucking time for it. And I mean, all the way out the fucking door. My the practice of giving a person enough rope to hang themselves with. That's one of my favorite things. Oh, it's going to be like that? Okay. What else? Tell me more. Tell me more. If you've ever been a grown ass woman in a public place having drinks, you've had to learn how to talk to people that want to talk trash at you. Tell me more, especially in a public place. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up? What was that? I can't. Tell me more. They say the most obnoxious things. Tell me more. Tell me more. No, really. How does that go exactly? And you watch them fumble over their own absurdity. Because you can't impart to them yes and no or right and wrong, but you can sure put them in a spot where they learn it. You're also being advised to have patience with the timing of others. You have to be patient if you're going to give them enough rope to hang themselves. You don't have to hope for them that they don't. If they don't, good on them. Good on them. You can pat them on the head. Everything is still in motion toward your success. For some of you, access. For some of you, assess your spiritual health right now and repair and replace your totems. Recent attacks have worn them down, and we're coming into the thinnest part of the year. You'll need your spiritual defenses fully charged. For some of you, you'll need them charged like you really need to focus on it. You're going to need to hunker down by the 25th to be on the safe side. You don't want to wait till the last minute here. You've been doing a lot of spiritual work. You need to take the next few days and stitch your totems up. If you have, you have things that you wear or things in your home, things under your windows, over your doors, things that protect your home. Maybe your St. Michael is bent. Maybe you have crap. It's no coincidence that after you've spent weeks enduring physical battle or spiritual battle, that your physical markers are going to come up bent. You're going to go put that on, and something that has been working for you great and fits a certain way, all of a sudden the seam's pulled out of it. You like to, maybe you're Catholic and you like to wear your scapulas, and you've found that regardless of the blessings that you have been marked upon them, in the last week or so, the stitches are going. That's not coincidence. It has been taking the hit for you. This is your armor. This is your armor. You just come out of a fight. You just came out of battle. When you get back to the castle, you put all your stuff in the armory, and they start cutting away on it. They start repairing it and working on it right away. You don't wait till the day before battle. You get your gear. You keep your gear in good order. Keep your gear in good working order. The military has a term called clean, dry, and serviceable. Get your shit stocked up. Right ear's ringing. Phew. Some of you are feeling like you need to get the word out. You're being advised to hold and celebrate that you are 100% on time right now, and this time is being offered for you as a last period of inspiration. Not a last inspection period. Everything is dialed in. You were just 100% and early. You're not over the schedule. You're under schedule. You're not on time. You're early. You got a little breathing room here. Sit back and admire your stuff. Keep your eye on it. Stay motivated toward your date. of action. But this time is being offered to you not as last minute run around, let's find something, or last minute, I'm going to think of something I forgot. This is your last, it's some breathing room. You put the little bow on it. This is your time to put a bow on it. Oh, at this exact time, whenever I got that download, was the song of I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Some of you are being advised to remove the clutter and eliminate wasteful practices, elements of malevolent chaos, invite the demons of glutton. It's you get lint, rolls into balls, rolls together into kludges, and then you have a pile of shit in the corner. And it breeds. It just breeds chaos and disorder. When they say cleanliness is next to godliness, it's not about the bleach and the Clorox and stuff. It's about orderliness. It's about not inviting chaos, not inviting malevolence. So, let's see. Some of you will need to hire a pro, but won't won't get any help. You're being blocked so that you have to do it yourself. Some of you are feeling very jumpy and unfocused right now. Do your calming rituals and slow your body. Um, Came in with this download as something I haven't done in years. It's helpful to clear your energy and cut off any parasitic, like tendrils of people that are trying to hang on to you. As just do the body scan. Just do a body scan. You start with your toes. And if you can't directly feel the sensation of your toes or the skin or whatever, flex the muscle in that region. You flex the muscle in your hand, then flex the muscle in your forearm, then flex tops, then flex the tops. You make your way from the toe all the way to the top of the head. I have never in my life successfully done 2 full scans without passing the fuck out. Just falling asleep. It's so relaxing. So, yeah, it's helpful to clear your energy and cut off any last little threads of doing your cord cutting. I think that's about it for today. I want to thank everyone for coming. If you are lost, come back. And if you have already subscribed, honey, come back. We're going to have some more fun. We'll see you soon. Take care.